Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, just click the button and hit the bell icon so that you can get in touch with my latest content. So in this video, I am going to show you how to build a simple and easy chatbot. If you're interested in developing a chatbot, you may find that there are many powerful bot development frameworks, tools, and platforms that can be used to implement smart chatbot programs. Now in this video, I'll walk you through how to create a simple chatbot with Python and machine learning. Now since we will be developing a chatbot with Python, we need some data to train our model. But since this is a very simple and easy chatbot that we will be making, so we are not going to collect or download a large data set. We can just create our own data set to train the model. Now, to create this data set, to create a chatbot, we need to understand what intents we are going to train. Now, an intention is the user's intention to interact with a chatbot or the intention behind every message the chatbot receives from a particular user. Therefore, it is important to understand the good intentions of your chatbot depending on the domain you will be working with. So why does this needs to be defined using these intentions? This is very important point to understand. In order to answer questions asked by users and perform various other tasks to continue conversations with users, the chatbot really needs to understand what users are saying or having intentions to do. This is why your chatbot must understand the intentions behind users' messages. Now, how can you get your chatbot to understand the intentions so that users feel like they know what they want and provide accurate answers? The strategy here is to set different intents and create training samples for those intents and train your chatbot model with these sample training data as model training data and intents in as model training categories. Now let's get on with creating this chatbot. To create this chatbot, you need to install some packages. Now, the packages that you might need to install are TensorFlow, NLTK, Colorama, NumPy, Scikit-learn, Flask. Now, I'll be using Google Colab to implement this application, so there's no need to install all these libraries because they come built in. But if you are doing it on your own platform, then you need to install these libraries beforehand. Before going to the actual coding, we need to define a few simple intents and a group of messages that match those intents and also map some responses based on each intent category. Now, I've created a JSON file named intents.json including this data. So these are my simple intents and their suggested responses, but you can modify them as you will. I'm creating a simple application in which there will be a greeting, goodbye, a thanks, an about, a name, a help, a create account, and a complaint part. So these are all the intents that I need to be addressed, that I need my bot to address, and their suggested responses, I have to get them as well. So after creating this intents file, let's go on preparing the dataset. So I've already created this bot, and I'll walk you step by step to how this process is done, how this bot is created. Now after creating that JSON file, I'll start by importing my necessary packages, libraries. These are all the libraries that I need to import, and if you're not working on Google Colab, that you might have to install these libraries at your end. The next thing that I need to do is read the JSON file and process the required files like so. So as you can see in this loop, I'm just reading all the intents and generating responses accordingly. Now we need to use the label encoder method. This is provided by scikit-learn library in Python. The next thing that we need to do is vectorize our data using this tokenization method. So I'm doing this tokenization here. And then next and most important step in the process of building a chatbot is to train your network. So I'm training and creating a neural network to train our chatbot. As you can see, this is a very simple network that I have created, but you can use other models or create your own model, which can be better, which can perform better than this. And after running this, you can see that this accuracy is increasing as the number of epochs are going on. So I've set my number of epochs to be 500, but you can change this and further increase your accuracy. You can hit and try different methods to increase your accuracy. Now, once the model is trained, what we need to do is before going further, let's save this model so that we can use this neural network in the future as well. So what I did was just save this model using this model.save, and then I initialized this tokenizer and saved my work in a file. The next thing that I'm going to do is implement a chat function to interact with a real user based on the model that I've just created and saved. So when the message from the user will be received, the chatbot will compute the similarity between the sequence of the new text and the training data. Taking into account the trust scores obtained for each category, it categorizes the user messages according to an intention with the highest trust score. So let's just test it out. I've created this. Let's just test it out. As you can see that the accuracy of this simple chatbot was just, you can say, above average, but it still performs good. So in order to improve the accuracy, you can change your model and perform different hyperparameter checks, and so that you can improve the accuracy. And once your accuracy is at an appropriate level, you will see that your chatbot is responding accurately, quite accurately, based on your model. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that you can get in touch with the latest content. I'll see you in the next video.